the tripartite committee recommends, say, make we move from the situation we can lead with a runoff. That align with the white paper. Now, to be already in the white paper.
Then at the 50 plus 1.
Yes, say we move from 55%, and then make we come down to a system where the other countries that you see some other people don't say, we just did a simple majority where you win, you get them. You understand? Some other people say, let's do 50 plus 1, like how some countries and they, you understand? Some people say, let's have a safeguard mechanism. So not get a system wherein one party or kind of go just focus on the region who side it gets rank and run the simple majority. So there's also a proposal on the table, say make we get a minimum threshold where a candidate for also pull now a specific number of the voting districts. Right now we get 16 voting districts. So if you say you get 25%, right? Now half of the voting districts, you understand, or more than half of the voting, 2/3 of the voting districts, as the case may be. Plus simple majority of 50 plus 1. These are all things.
So what's in the government they propose? What's in then the proposal way for go parliament? Is it 55, 50 plus 1? What's in the proposal where you don't put together on don't draft for going to parliament?
Well, the proposal where we get where we don't draft, they in line with waiting the tripartite process say, as well as waiting the white paper be say, which is that we go with waiting go take somebody to 50 plus 1, and then if you hit that, then you emerge the winner. But then the tripartite process don't bring a variation we go put in, because in the white paper government may agree say we go for 50 plus 1. You understand? But then the white paper don't add, the tripartite process don't add another layer to it, which is that you forget a minimum threshold. Now at least half of the voting districts, and so those proposals will go to parliament. That is how we have drafted it. But then parliament self forget its own debate, and then parliament after the debate, go tell we say go come back and take a vote, and make a determination, say this is what we go. But one thing we're very certain, so we go say, what exactly becomes the eventual outcome. Parliament therefore make that determination. We will draft and present to parliament. But one thing we're very certain, there is consensus. See, the 55% threshold where they take we to run off, that is that not realistic anymore for the country, and so there's consensus say we move away from that 55% threshold and go like with how other countries that don't go. We avoid runoff, make we electoral process simpler, and then we get.
If finally the public understand what you really say, so 55% the system will get now. If somebody not gets 55, right, we go into a runoff.
Yes.
So what's in on the proposal that if you get 50 plus 1, if you get the highest at the 16 districts, you become the president.
Well, not to that. Make I explain. I'm fine.
Yes, let the public understand.
So basically, what we get right now in we constitution, now that when we vote in the first round of the election, for make a candidate be declared winner, it need for poll a minimum 55% of the votes cast in that election.
Making difficult forget.
Exactly. If a candidate not pull the 55%, then the candidate they go into runoff with the person we can second. So now, of course, we don't see how runoffs can tense in this country also. But it also means, say, if you get, we say you get several candidates, right? And then one person gets 54% or 54.8% of the vote cast, and then another person gets, the second man gets 38%, for example. We're basically saying, even though the outcome is already predetermined, let us go into runoff. We spend resources, tension at the country. So there's consensus say, let's move away from that. And so, waiting the white paper proposed is that, like how you get now some countries, some countries they will get simple majority. Some countries they will say, as you pass the 50% threshold, that means as you don't pass half of the votes cast in that election day.
If you get 50.1 self,
that means you don't declare before be declared. If you get 50.0001, as long as you don't hit 50%, one vote only on top of that 50%, you will be declared the winner. But then, when we discuss this tripartite, we also say, make we get additional safeguards. Because you don't want a candidate for just focus on a particular area of the country and get the 50+1, or if Parliament say a simple majority and then get the simple majority. You also want forget safeguards, so you ensure say political parties get a national program. You ensure say political parties get candidates who get national appeal. So since we get 16 voting districts in the country, waiting the recommendation say is make we set a minimum threshold. Say you forget that 50+1, or if we say a simple majority want, that simple majority plus that minimum threshold, now a certain number of the voting district. It not will be now all voting districts. It will be unrealistic. But let us say we say the threshold is 20%, and then you say now half of the voting districts. That means in addition to the 50+1 or the simple majority as the case may be, you also need to forget that minimum threshold. Let's say 20%. Now at least 8
of the 16 districts.
Of the 16 districts.
When they should say you get the national votes, confidence from the people.
Exactly.
Okay.
For make you be declared winner.
Okay.
That now for also ensure say we not only talk about how you win election. We talk about how we keep the country together.